Good morning dear students. Last class we completed till the question number 11. Now we are going to see the question number 12. Before we go for the class, once again remember the prime factorization method. That is very important. Okay, these problems we are going to use the prime factorization method. Okay, listen to me. Question number 12. If there are 143 marked book to be arranged in equal number in all the stacks, which means arranged by row wise or column wise, arranging one by one. Okay, you can arrange by row wise, column wise. Okay, arranging one by one, that is stacks. Then find the number of books in each stack and also the number of stacks. Number of stacks. Okay, so how many, for example, if you arrange row wise or column wise, how many numbers can be arranged? For example, 13 books first row, okay, second row to 11 books. Likewise, we will arrange it based on the books. So the 143 books we are going to arrange using the prime factorization method. Okay, so the question is 143. Okay, prime numbers, once again I recall about the prime numbers. Don't go for the every number, only we should use prime numbers. Prime number starts from 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 will be going on. Okay, we always will check from the 2. Okay, we have learned the divisibility rules. Using the divisibility rules we can check easily the numbers. Okay, it ends with even number, means it is divisible by 2. It's not end with even number. Okay, it is 3, so it is not divisible by 2. Then go for the 3. Okay, 3 means you will add and you will find out 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 3, 8. 8 will not come in the 3 table. So 3 table also it will not come. Then go for the 5 table. 5 table means we know that the number should ends with only 0 and 5. The number ends with here 3. So it will not come in the 5 table. Let me try in the 7 table. 7 table, listen to me. 7 2s are 14. The 3 will not come in the 7 table. So 7 table it's not possible. Go for the next prime number 11. Okay, I am taking the next prime number 11. 11 table. 11 ones are 11. Remainder 3. So it became as 33. 33 how many times will come in the 11 table? 3 times. Then 13. 13 is a prime number, so it will not come in any other table other than 13. So 13 table 1. So their question is find the number of books in each stack and also the number of stacks. Okay, so how stacks will be the 11 into 13. Okay, here the number of books in each stack is 11. Okay, also the number of stacks is 13. Okay, 11 into 13 it will be arranged. Next question, objective type question. Objective type question. Question number 13. The difference between two successive odd number. What is the meaning of successive? Next. Okay, successive means next. Remember this, odd numbers. Okay, you can take any odd number. Okay, we know that odd number 1, 3. 1 after 3, 5, 7, 9, it will be going on. Take any two odd numbers. Any two odd numbers. Successive means next odd number. Okay, after 1, the next odd number is 3. So I am taking 1 and 3 for example. Okay, the difference between, difference, which means subtraction. So subtract the two numbers. 3 minus 1 is 2. You can take any two odd numbers. For example, if you take 3 and 5, subtract, the difference will be 2. So 5 and 7 difference will be 2. So the answer is option B. Option B, 2. Question number 14. The only even prime number is. The only even prime number. Before I start the prime factorization, I said this is very important 1 mark. We have only one even prime number. That prime number is 2. Okay, only one even prime number we have, that is 2. So answer is option C, 2. Answer is option C, 2. Then question number 15. Which of the following is not a prime? Which of the following is not a prime? So we have given a clue for you. Okay, the even numbers will not be considered as a prime number. Even number will not be considered as a prime number. Only one even prime number, that is 2. So look at the 4 options. If it is any even number, that will be not a prime number. So find out. It is not a even number. This one is even number. So even number will not be a prime number. So the answer is option B. Even number will not be a prime number. So the given option, look out properly and find if it is even number will not be a prime number. Next, question number 16. Question number 16, the sum of the factors of 27. The sum of the factors of 27. Go for the factors. Okay, factors means we know that multiple of the number. We are going for the prime factorization method. So use the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, etc. 2 will not come in the 27. So go for the 3. Add and check it. 2 plus 7, 9. So 9 will come in the 3 table. So it will divide in the 3 table. 3 table. 3 9s are 27, again 3 table, 3 3s are 9, then 3 table, 1. Till the 1 you have to complete it. So now the question is sum. Sum means plus. Sum of the factors. These are called as factors. Add the factors. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9. So the answer is, okay, here the sum of the factors of 27, once again. Let me check the question. Okay, the sum of the factors of 27. So here listen, the factors 3, 3, okay. Then the factors we have 27 and 1 for every number. Yes or no? 27 and 1 for every number. For every number, the number itself. Okay, number itself, which means, okay, we have the 27 and 1. Okay, 27 and 1. The same number and 1 is the common factor for every number. So if we add 3 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 27. 27 plus 1. So what will be the answer now? 10. 10 plus 27. 37 is the answer. Okay, 37. So now the question is sum of the factors of 27. Sum of the factors of 27. So here, sorry, here we don't want to follow even the prime factorization method. So I followed prime factorization. Please don't want to follow it. Don't mistake me. Sorry, we will go for once again. The sum of the factors of 27. The sum of the factors of 27. Only they asked factors. So you can use any method. So write the 27 alone. Okay. Go for the factor tree method or whatever method you can go for it. Okay. Now it will come in the one table. 1 into 27. Then we know that it will come in the 3 table. 3 9s are 27. 3 9s are 27. Then 9 3s are 27. So these are the factors. It's repetition. So we will follow only once. Now add the number 1 plus 27 plus 3 plus 9. This is correct method. We don't want to follow the prime factor method. Follow only the asked only factors. So we have to follow this method. Okay. Now add 1 plus 27, 28. 28 plus 3, 28 plus 3, 32, 28 plus 3, 31, then 31 plus 9 is 40. The answer is option C. Answer is option C. So once again I recall about it. Okay, the sum of the factors. Question is factors. So don't follow here prime factorization method. Factors. Okay, factors means you can tell that number itself and 1 is a factor. If you go for the prime factorization, you cannot tell that 1 is a prime factor because 1 is neither prime nor composite. The question is factors. Then next question number 17. The factors of a number are 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. Only the factors are given. Okay, it's not a prime factor, it is a factor. What is the number? What is the number? It means the factors are given. What is the question? Okay, we know that the question will be answered. Yes or no? For example, if you take 4, the 4 will be factor of the 4. So, what is the highest from these number? If you have the option, listen to me, 80, 100, 128, 160 is there. Okay, if you repeat this number in the answer, that will be a question. So, only the 80 is here. So, the answer is option A. The question will come as an answer in the factors alone. The question, okay, if factors of 4 means it will be the answer, okay, one of the factor, okay, question from the question, one of the factor will be the answer. So, from this you can find out 80 and 80 is here. So, 80 will be the answer, 80 will be the question. The question is 80, the factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. Then question number 18 now. Okay, the prime factorization of 60 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Here the word is prime factorization. Okay, don't forget that the word is prime factorization. Prime factorization of 60, any other number which has the same prime factorization as 60 they are asking. The options are A 30, B 120, C 90, D impossible. The question is, do we have any other factor than 2 into 2 into 3 into 5? Okay, we can check now. Go for the prime factorization of 60. 2 table. Always start from the 2. 3 times 0 as it is. Again 2 table. 1. Remainder 1. 5 times. 2 table 15 will not come. So, go on the 3 table. 5. Then 5. 1. So, these are the prime factors. Yes or no? These are the prime factors. Don't tell the factors. Prime factors. 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 3 into 5. So, it's already given. So, other than this, we don't have the prime factors. So, the answer is impossible. Option D. Answer is option D, impossible. Then, question number 19. Question number 19, listen. The number, if the number 6, 3, 5, 4 star 97 is divisible by 9, then what is the value of the star? What is the value of the star? Here it's not completed. Okay, here the one number should come. Okay, we are going to find out from the divisibility rules. Okay, divisibility rules of 3 and 9 is same. Sum of the numbers, okay, if it is divisible by 9, that given number is divisible by 9. So, add these number 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus, let it be a star, 9 plus 7. So, add the remaining numbers. Okay, leave the star. 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 4 18, 18 plus 9 27, okay, 27 plus 7 34. Okay, 34 is given, but we need to, the given is it's divisible by 9. Okay, it is divisible by 9. So, if you want to add some number instead of the star, which number we should find out. Okay, for example, if you go in the 9 table, it is very easy. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27, 9 4s are 36. Close to this one is 2. If you add 2, you will get this 36. So, the star must be 2. Star must be 2. 34 plus 2 is 36. Okay, 36 is divisible by 9. So, the answer is option A. The answer is option A, 2. Next, question number 20. Question number 20, listen. The number 87,846 divisible by, the options are given, 2 only, 3 only, option C, 11 only, option D, all of this. Okay, we are going to check one by one. First option, 2 only. Let me check with that. Write the number 87,846. Divisibility by rule is the last digit is even number. If the last digit is even number, it is divisible by 2. Use the rule, don't go for the dividing, it will take time. So remember the rules. If you see the number, you can find out easily. So since it is even number, it is divisible by 2. Next we will check it. 3 only is given. We check with that. Add the number 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6. Add 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 8, 23. 23 plus 4. 23 plus 4 is 27. 27 plus 6, 33. 33. It's divisible by 3. Yes or no? 3 table it will come 11 times. So it is divisible by 3 also. Next option C, 11. Okay, first time we are learning the 11. Okay, so many times we used 2, 3, 4, 8. So 11 rules remember properly. The rules of 11 is write the number. Okay, add the odd number of digits, sum of the digits. Okay, here. Consider these are the odd digits, then these are the even digits. Okay, now add 8 plus 6 minus 7 plus 4. Add 8 plus 8, 16. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 6 is 22 minus 7 plus 4, 11. 22 minus 11 is 11. 11 is divisible by 11. So it is divisible by 11 also. So 3 options also verified. Okay, the 3 options also the given number is divisible. So the option D is all of this. So the answer is all of this. Okay, answer is all of this. Once again I remember, okay, I will tell the rules, follow the rules. If you remember the rules, it's very easy. Divisible by 2 means the last digit must be a even number. Divisible by 3 means, okay, add the digits, given digits, sum of the digits. Okay, if sum of the digits divisible by 3, then the rule of 11 is different. Add the odd number of digits. Odd number of digits means, okay, don't take the odd numbers, just the digits alone you take. Leave 1 and add. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, I added these 3, then these 2 also I added, then subtract 2. Okay, so 8 plus 8 plus 6 equal to 22, 7 plus 4 equal to 11, 22 minus 11 is 11. So 11 is divisible by 11. So the answer is all of this. Okay everyone, so this exercise is over. Now we are going to see common factors. Okay, the next exercise we are going to see HCF, LCM. It is very important, so kindly listen to me properly. So before we are going for the HCF, okay, HCF means highest common factor. Before that, what is common factor we will learn. Okay, common factor, when 2 or more numbers have the same number as factor is called common factor. Okay, common about factor we learned before even. Okay, the common, okay, you must understand the meaning of the common. Whenever you have something with your friend common, you will take and you will do it. Okay, likewise only here we are going to have with the number the common factors. Now listen to me. Example, I have taken the 2 numbers 4 and 8. You cannot compare only one number. At least we need to compare 2 numbers. Okay. Now 4 and 8 is here. The 4, the factors of 4, okay, 1 into 4 and 2 into 2. Then again the numbers will be repeated, 2 into 2, then 4 into 1. So I stop. So the factors of 4 are 1, 2, 4. Okay, we know that for every number the factors are 1 and the number itself. Okay, 1 and the number itself. So 1 is here, number itself. Then other than that we have one more factor, that is 2. Next we are going for the number 8. 8 will come in the 1 table, 1 8s are, then 2 4s are, then it will be repeated 4 table, 4 2s are, then 8 1s are. So the repetition of numbers, so I stop. So the factors are 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay, 1 and 8. Then other than that 2 and 4. Now write the common numbers. Common numbers here we say as common factors, because we found the factors of common factor. So common factors, here 1, here also 1, then 2, so then 4. So we have 3 common factors, 1, 2, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 4. This is called common factor. So when you go for the finding out highest common factor, we must find the common factor. Then the common factor, the highest value will be the answer. Now the highest common factor, which means HCF, very important. The greatest number, okay, greatest number which is a common factors of 2 or more number. Okay, for the common factor of 2 or more number, which is greatest, it is the greatest number that divides the each of the number exactly. That number should divide the each of the number exactly. What is the meaning of exactly? Without remainder. Okay, without remainder. The number should divide the number without giving the remainder. The next point, the highest common factor is also called the greatest common divisor. Okay, the other name of the highest common factor is greatest common divisor. It means the GCD. HCF and GCD is same meaning. Okay, so don't confuse with the GCD and the HCF is same. Now I am going for the example. I have taken the two numbers 14 and 16. Okay, here I have mentioned the division method. What is division method? Under the prime factorization method, we learn two methods. One is factor tree, one is division. The division method only we are going to follow everywhere. We are not going to follow the factor tree method and the other method. So why we are not going to follow? Because it is followed by, this method is following in the every class. So the basic is factor tree method. So you follow this method. It is very important and easiest one. So now 14 and 16, go for the factors. Factors you should use only the prime numbers, because the under prime factorization method only we are learning this division method. So I use that prime number 2 table. 2 7s are 14, then 7 table, 7 1s are 7. Likewise 16, listen, okay, here 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So now these are called the prime factors. It is prime factors. Okay, now I have written the prime factor. 14 factor is 2 into 7. The factors of 16 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 2's. Write in the multiple, don't write in the addition. Factors means multiple of the number. Keep that in your mind. Okay, now the highest common factor. So find out the common factor. Only we have one common factor, that is the highest one. So HCF is 2. Okay, HCF is 2. This is a way to find the HCF. Okay, HCF given means go for the prime factor. Even though if you have 3 numbers or 4 numbers, you can find out the same way. Next we are going to see least common multiple. It is also very important. LCM. What is this? LCM. Okay, that is highest common factor. This is least common multiple. Common multiple and common factor. It is saying the factors is multiple of the given number. So here also common multiple and common factor is same. So common means you know the meaning very well. So I am going directly here, least common multiple. The least common multiple of 2 or more natural number is the least natural number. Okay, the least common multiple of 2 or more natural number is the least natural number, that is a multiple of the given number. Here we will take only the highest number as the answer, that is highest common factor. Here least common multiple, the common factor, the common multiple, okay, we will take common multiple along with the least number, remaining number also will be taken as the answer. So now the example 14 and 16 by division method, already I said this method only we are going to follow. LCM means go for the together, it is very easy when you go for the LCM. Okay, 14 and 16, listen to me. 14, 2 table, always will use start from the 2 prime number. So 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16. Then again 2 table, okay, 2 table, 7 will not come, yes or no? So write the 7 as it is. If 7 is not coming, write the 7 as it is. So 7 I have written as it is. Okay, then 2 table, 8 will come 4 times. At least the one number should be divided. Okay, next 2, again 2, the 7 table will not come. Again, why did I go on the 2 means because here I have the divisible by 2. Okay, the divisible by 2, the numbers are there, so I followed the 2. So 2, 4 table, sorry, 4 is there, 2 table, 2 times it will come. Then again I have repeated the 7 because here 2 is there. So let me complete the 2 table first. So 2 table 1 time. Then 7 will not come in the other than 7 table, 1 table. So 7 table I am taking, 7 table 1 time. So now I completed with the 1 and 1. So now these are called the factors. Okay, now multiply the factors 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. So here we don't want to take the common multiple and all because this is direct method of the doing. Okay, here we took the common factor, okay, that is HCF. So this will be the easiest method. When you go for the LCM, if you go for the together, everything will be in this factors. So now multiply the number 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, here 7. Then 4 4s are 16, 16 7s are 102. If you multiply 2 numbers, it is very easy. That's why I multiply the 2 numbers. You can multiply by any number, order may be changed, nothing wrong, that answer will be same. This is LCM. So LCM means follow together method. HCF means okay, go for separately and find the common factors. Now we are going to see co-primes or relatively prime. Co-prime and a relatively prime is same meaning. The two numbers having 1 as their only common factor are said to be co-primes. If you take any two numbers, the two numbers should have only 1 as a common factor. Okay, it may be you can take the prime number or composite number, natural number. Okay, it may be any number, but it must have the common factor only 1. Okay, other than the 1, you should not have any number. For example, I have taken here 3 and 17. Okay, 3 will come in the one table, 17 will come in the one table. Okay, you can see here 3 will come in the 3 table, but 17 will not come in the 3 table. So only these numbers have common factors only 1. So let me explain with one example. 1, 3. The factors of 3 is 1 and 3. The factors of 17 is 1 and 17. So the common factors of these number 1. So these two number you can say as co-prime number. Likewise 2 and 5. Write the factors of 2 and 5. The factors of 2 is 1 and 2. The factors of 5 is 1 and 5. The common factor is only 1. So I can tell these two numbers are co-prime numbers. So we can have so many examples. Two numbers also, maybe prime number, one prime number, one composite number also we can have. Okay, that's all. Listen, I will explain once again. HCF, LCM, co-prime is very important. HCF means highest common factor, LCM least common multiple. Then co-prime means it must have the common factor only 1. So some important 1 marks I will tell now. So copy that. So these are the important 1 marks. Listen, HCF of the first point, HCF of the 1 and X always the 1. Okay, listen, the HCF of 1 and X. X means it may be any number. Okay, X means it may be any number. Okay, if you go along with 1, the answer will be 1. This is clue for you. For example, 1 and 200, the answer will be 1. Okay, you can check that because HCF means highest common factor. Highest common factor. The next point is LCM will always be a multiple of HCF. Okay, LCM will always be a multiple of HCF. For example, if you go for any other number HCF, if you multiply the number, you will get the LCM. That is only LCM will always be a multiple of HCF. Next point, the product of the two numbers equal to HCF into LCM. It's very important 1 mark. Product of the two numbers equal to HCF and LCM. If you multiply the HCF of the number and LCM, you will get the multiple of the given question number. Okay, the both answer will be same. Next point, the LCM is always greater than or equal to the largest of the given number. Okay, LCM is always, LCM answer, the LCM answer will be greater than to the given number or equal to the given number. So the given number may be two numbers I said. Okay, for example 4 and 8, if you take the LCM, so LCM means together I have said 2 table 2, 4, 2 table 1, 2, 2 table 1 and 1. The factors 2 into 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So it may be the equal number of the given number or it may be the greater number. See here from the question only the answer. So it may be the equal to the given number. Answer may be equal or to the given number it may be more also. LCM alone. If we go for the HCF, HCF is always smaller. Okay, the smallest number only HCF, smaller than or equal to the smallest given number. Okay, listen, LCM means it will be the largest number. Okay, HCF means okay, it is the smallest number. So example 4 and 8, 2 table 1, 8, 2 table 4 times, 2 table 2, 2, 1. Now write the factors. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2. So the common factor alone write. So 2 factors are common. So multiply the 2 factors. HCF 2 into 2, 4. See here the answer is 4. It may be with the question or it is a smallest number. It may not be a more than the given number. Okay, it may not be a the greatest number. HCF means smallest number, LCM means the greatest number. Okay, next now we are going to see the exercise. Now listen to me. Page number 21, exercise 1.2. Question number 1 is Phillips. First question, HCF of 45 and 75. HCF of 45 and 75. Find out the HCF for 45 and 75. 45, 75. 45 which table? Okay, I said that follow from the 2 table. 2 table 45 will not come. So I am going from the 3 table. 3 ones are 3, remainder 1, 15. 15 how many times will come in the 3 table? 5 times. So then 15. So now again 15 will come in the 3 table. 3 5s are 15. Then again 5 table once. Next 75. 75 will come in the 3 table because 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 will come in the 3 table. 2 times, remainder 1, 5. It will not come in the 3 table, go in the 5 table. 5 5s are 25, then again 5 table. Write the factors of 45 is 3 into 3 into 5. 75 is 3 into 5 into 5. Now write the common factor 3 and 5, encircle it. Okay, for both numbers should be common. Don't take these 2 5. Okay, for both number which is common only you have to take. Now the HCF is 3 into 5. 3 5s are 15. So the answer is 15. Answer is 15. Okay, next. Question number 2. So option 2. Option 2 is HCF of 2 successive even number. Successive means next even number. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It will be going on. Take 2 successive means next even numbers. I am taking 2 and 4. The question is successive even number of HCF. HCF we are going to find out for this 2 and 4. I am taking 2 table once. 4, 2 table 2 times, again 1. Now write the factors of 2 is 2. Factors of 4 is 2 into 2. Now find the HCF. Only the common is 2. So the answer is 2. For every number you can take it. You can take for the 4 and 6 also. 6 and 8 also. You can take any 2 even numbers. The answer will be a 2 only. Answer will be a 2. Okay, next option 3. LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. Find the HCF. Find the HCF. Okay, HCF of 3, 9, 3 table once, 9, 3 table, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 1. Write the factors, 3 only. For the 9, 3 into 3. What is common? Only 3. So the HCF is 3. HCF is 3. Answer is 3. The question is LCM of 3 and 9 is given. Find the HCF. HCF means we will find out separately. Use only the prime numbers. Next question is option 4. LCM of 26, 39, 52. 26, 39, 52. Take the LCM means we can go for together method. So always go from the 2 table. 2 table is divisible. So you can go from the 2 table. 1, 3. 39 will not come in the 2 table because it is ends with odd number. So write as it is. Here 2 twos are 4. Remainder 1, 6 times. Again we can go in the 2 table because here this number is ends with the even number. 13 write as it is. 39, 1, 3. Now there is no number ends with even number, so you cannot follow the 2 table. 3 table can we follow? Just to look at that. 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 will come in the 3 table. So for this I can follow the 3 table. Remaining number write as it is. 13, 1, 3, 13. Now everything is 13. We know that 13 is a prime number. 13 table. 1, 1, 1. So now write the factors of LCM. 2 into 3 into 13. Multiply the numbers. 2 twos are 4. Then 3 into 13, 9. 3 ones are 3. Now multiply this. 9 fours are 36. 4 threes are 12. 12 plus 3, 15. So the answer is 156. LCM means together method. HCF means separately. We have one more option. Option 5. Option 5 is the least number should be added to 57. So 57 is given. Some number should be added. That is the least number is given. Now so that the sum is exactly divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is given as the least number that should be added. So just I am going for the 1. 57 plus 1, 58. Okay, 58, it's divisible by 2. It's divisible by 2. We check for the 3. 3 means add the number. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 will not divisible by 3. So you should not add the 1. Add 2 with this. Okay, I am going to add 2 with this. 57 plus 2. 59. 59 will it divisible by 2? No, because it ends with a odd number. So it is not divisible by 2. So the least number may be 3. We are checking the least number. We don't know the least number. We start from the 1. Okay. Now 57 plus 3 is 60. 60 divisible by 2 because it ends with the even number. Next 3. 3 means 6 plus 0. So 6 divisible by 3. So this is divisible by 3. Next 4. 4 table. Last 2 digit you can divide. So if you divide you will get 1 and remainder 2, 5. So 15. So it is divisible by 4 also. Then check for the 5. 60 divisible by 5. 60 divisible by 5. So now 5 table it will come because the 5 table means ends with the 0 and 5. You don't want to divide and see. Have the clue with you. The divisible by 5 means the number should ends with the 0 and 5. So it is divisible by 5 also. So what number we added? We added the 3. If you add with the 3, if you add the 3 with the 57, okay, this divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. So the answer is 3. The added number is 3. Okay, now the question number 1 is over. The question number 2 we will see in the next class. Okay, the next class please kindly go through the HCF and LCM. Find the difference between the HCF and LCM. You can understand the method properly. Don't confuse. HCF means highest common factor. LCM means least common multiple. Okay boys, we will see in the next class remaining problems. Thank you dears.